What would life look like if you could choose when and where you worked? Would you have the same job? Would you work the same hours? Would you travel more? Would you take better care of yourself? When did jobs and careers become so all-consuming that they took over our lives rather than enrich them? When did we notice years passing by while running endlessly on the treadmill of life, living to work rather than working to live? The desire for more control over one's life has changed the way people choose to work. They want more time, more flexibility, more independence. For the first time in history, the baby boomer population is being surpassed by their kids. This 72 million strong, well-educated populace is expected to dominate trends throughout their lifespan, repeating the economically influential impact of the boomers. This historic power shift towards independence is the perfect fit for millennials, as the hyper-connected, tech-savvy generation of social media consumers and influencers will lead the way.
74% of the wealth is created by people who own their own business, 10% by top executives and CEOs, 10% by top careers like doctors and lawyers, 5% by super salespeople, and 1% by everyone else.
The vast majority of wealth is being created by independent entrepreneurs. How would you like to join that 74% and take control of your future without quitting your full-time career, without worrying about overhead, employees, inventory, or accounts receivable, and do it all with minimal investment?
An unprecedented mass exodus from the workforce. Over 47 million Americans voluntarily quit their jobs in 2021. By 2025, millennials will make up 75% of the global workforce. Millennials are a true entrepreneurial generation. An astonishing 67% of the graduating class said their goals involved starting their own business. They've watched their relatives get fired and their peers sit in cubicles, and they think there has got to be a better way.
Never in history has a bigger window of opportunity existed due to a phenomenon of a global power shift towards independence, resulting in the Great Resignation, or more precisely, the future of work. My name is Susan Miller. I have been a business owner and an entrepreneur most of my life, and I can honestly say I have never seen the convergence of trends evident today that are dramatically impacting the way we as a society are choosing to live and work. Companies like Apple disrupted the way in which we communicate, creating unlimited opportunity to work remotely. And Amazon definitely disrupted the way in which we shop, ultimately forcing an entire retail industry to evolve or be left behind. I think we can all agree the world has changed. The post-pandemic desire for work-life balance is disrupting the conventional 5-day work week. It also shed a massive spotlight on the need to build a financial wall around ourselves and our families. All of this, coupled with the accelerated trends of the past decade, has created a perfect storm of opportunity for the 21st century workforce.
As a financial strategist for the past 4 decades, I spent the majority of my time helping people learn how to build a financial wall around themselves and their families. I advise my clients to find ways to create multiple streams of income. My best advice is always to find ways to invest your time or money into a business or investment that will create consistent cash flow. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the #1 personal finance book by Robert Kiyosaki, taught people how to create leveraged income.
The Business of the 21st Century, another best-selling book by Robert Kiyosaki, identified network marketing as one of the best ways to diversify your income and create a passive cash flow in today's social influencer economy.
But frankly, the network marketing model of building a sustainable consumer network has far outperformed any other investment of our time or money.
What I want to teach my students is they need to learn how to increase their chances of success by having passive income. In the past, network marketing has gotten really a bad stigma with businesses, and we need to debunk that because it is a great source of passive income.
Warren Buffett said it best. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. In order to have financial security, a person has to have residual aspect of income in their portfolio.
The direct selling industry is in massive growth, with currently 125 million people participating worldwide, a global workforce increase of 20 million people.
I have successfully been in direct-to-consumer marketing for the past 30 years. In today's economy, it is clear it is an industry whose time has come. Like most people, when you are introduced to something you don't understand, your first thoughts are to be skeptical. And I was no different. I was intrigued by what I saw as a chance to ultimately have more control of my life. So I explored it. What I learned is not all companies are created equal.
You know, it's a big misperception that you need to be with a company when they're starting off. Our experience has taught us the exact opposite. Isagenix is a global health and beauty e-commerce superstore with high-performing products in all major categories. Since its inception, Isagenix has led with science-backed product. Their no-compromise policy and control processes are extensive, with approximately 200% more rigorous standards than our FDA. Places Isagenix in a category all on its own.
I've been a nutrition exercise scientist for 30 years, and my initial independent study using the Isagenix nutritionals showed that participants, these were men and women across the age spectrum that followed the Isagenix program, had amazing results. And this is all scientifically documented. It's all third-party, independently studied in peer-reviewed science journals.
We're approaching $9 billion in global sales. Those sales represent massive health and beauty markets. You know, we've paid out over $4 billion in commission since inception. We've created over 400 millionaires.
The global nutrition market is projected to grow exponentially from $72 billion in 2021 to $128 billion by 2028. January 2021, Isagenix enters the natural beauty market and experiences its largest product launch in company history. The global beauty market is projected to grow from a massive $511 billion to a jaw-dropping $716.6 billion by 2025.
As a leader in the health and natural beauty space, Isagenix is perfectly positioned to participate in these explosive global markets.
For millennials, it's not a matter of what 9-to-5 career we have, it's what side hustle should we invest in. I see network marketing as a accumulation of the most powerful avenues we have for making money. In fact, it's the grandfather of the most popular side hustles today, like dropshipping, influencer marketing, and even coaching. The network marketing companies of today drop ship the product you are in charge of marketing through your social influence. We get to participate and learn all of these emerging trends while being mentored by some of the most successful social entrepreneurs of today.
We were under their tutelage of training, support. They have always had a fiduciary interest in our success. When we win, they win.
This is a very simple business. Corporate supplies a simple-to-follow e-commerce solution for associates with their own personalized websites, data analytics of your business, and drop shipping of your products. All you have to bring to the table is your work ethic. Network marketing has produced many success stories, people from all walks of life.
Women come to me for answers, and I naturally endorse products I would personally use. Many of the Isagenix products are amazing, and I recommend them all of the time. However, it's the network marketing model of having a team of professionals helping to support my customer experience that makes it a game changer.
Being part of a team dynamic was a huge incentive for me. I had no idea just how valuable this would be until I was diagnosed with a serious health concern. My team's effort over time, sharing incredible products and unmatched compensation plan, produced a passive income that allowed me to focus on my health when I needed to the most. My income showed up every single Monday to support me and my family.
Like any industry worth its weight, it eventually evolves over time and becomes mainstream. Network marketing was an industry ahead of its time, with consumers being introduced by friends and family and products being shipped to their homes, decades before it became the norm of today's social selling economy. The highly effective financial model harnesses the collective buying power of our social networks with highly consumable, result-oriented products, leveraging the combined efforts of social entrepreneurs with the powerful compound effect of a team dynamic. Creating a passive income that surpasses your living expenses is how you build a financial wall around yourself and your family. It's not just about creating an income. It's about creating an income-producing asset. And it has never been more readily available than it is today with our turnkey e-commerce solution.
You see, human nature dictates when people like something, they share it with people. Well, we recognize that word of mouth can go viral and can go global. Think about it for a second. I'd rather earn 1% off of the efforts of 100 men and women than 100% off of my own efforts. Based off of this, you have the ability to create a network of tens of thousands of people.
Every month, and again every year, my quotas would reset or increase. And I found myself working harder and longer to make the same amount of money. I started to take back control over my health through using the Isagenix nutrition, and it was natural to share my results. However, when I saw a college friend replace her full-time corporate income, I knew I wanted what she had. I'm now a full-time mom with part-time hours and much more than full-time pay. More importantly, I took back control of my health, life, and independence. The only ceiling is the one I choose myself.
Network marketing is historically dominated by women, but make no mistake about it, a quarter of the industry is led by men. However, the power shift of today's social economy is expected to even the playing field as more and more men choose career independence.
Men my age are wanting to be there for those moments with their family that they'll never be able to get back. And that's something that this industry provides better than anything I've ever seen.
As a previous owner of a skincare company, removing the operational challenges of owning a business by partnering with a company that takes that on eliminates so much traditional responsibility and risk. What we are is a turnkey e-commerce business you can build alongside what you currently do. With minimal operational expenses, exciting result-oriented products within industries that are in vertical growth, lucrative upfront money with a powerful passive income component, a custom e-commerce website and social media toolkit to support it, a supportive community in a team dynamic financial model that leverages time and effort, and exciting reward trips and promotions complete with training and support. It literally checks all the boxes. The trends are now, the timing is now, and the demand for independence is now.
Isagenix has all the upside potential of a huge business without the traditional downside risk. If you follow everything we've talked about, you can see this is real and it's big. Isagenix has positioned itself in front of a paradigm shift the world has never seen before.
We are so much more than a business. We are a once-in-a-generation opportunity. If you are open to impacting your life, both physically and financially, and this is the right time for you, we invite you to join us. It's going to be one heck of a ride.